In today's computing landscape, performance is no longer defined by size, even if other things still are. Mini PCs have evolved from niche devices into powerful, versatile systems capable of handling everyday productivity, media consumption, and even professional workloads. Over the last decade, I've looked at hundreds of mini PCs and have seen them go from very niche products to ever-increasing mainstream appeal. In this video, we'll go over 10 reasons why that is and why a mini PC may be the right choice for you. The most obvious advantage is size. This is my video editing workstation, and this is an average mini PC. While towers still have their place, there are plenty of tasks this mini PC can handle just fine, and it can do it while occupying minimal desk space. Many minis can even be mounted behind a monitor using included VESA mounting plates, effectively turning your display into an all-in-one workstation. This is particularly valuable in small offices, apartments, and minimalist setups. A smaller footprint also simplifies cable management and reduces visual clutter. In the end, size matters. Mini PCs typically use laptop-class mobile processors and components, which consume significantly less power than traditional desktop hardware, since they've been designed for energy efficiency. Whether the mini PC is idle or under load, it consumes a lot less electricity than your typical desktop PC. That also translates to less heat being pushed out into the room, and you'd hope quieter cooling solutions as well. But that's not always the case. Still, for businesses deploying multiple systems or users running machines 24/7, this energy efficiency translates to meaningful long-term savings. Modern minis are no longer underpowered. Mini PCs like the Intel NUC pioneered compact performance computing, and third-party vendors have taken the form factor, pushing it further in many ways, with more ports and better cooling. Current generation Intel and AMD processors used in mini PCs are higher powered and can perform not too far off their desktop brethren. While the mass adoption of NVMe SSD storage means boot times, load times, and system responsiveness is snappy. While a lot of the CPU performance is intact compared to desktop chips, the limitations of minis is primarily on the graphics processing side, which is handled by an integrated GPU instead of a graphics card usually found on the desktop side. Although I have to say, integrated graphics have improved in leaps and bounds, even if workloads such as gaming still aren't a great option. It's impressive that many modern games are playable as long as your resolution and level of detail setting expectations aren't high. Otherwise, mini PCs make for perfect computers for office productivity, software development, content creation, web-based workflows, and media playback. Although they're also used for other things such as NAS machines. Mini PCs often provide strong value relative to full-size desktops. Thanks to the use of integrated graphics and compact components, manufacturing and material costs are typically lower. Many models allow users to bring their own RAM and storage, further reducing upfront expense. And while prices have dropped and value has increased dramatically over the decade, the main thing holding back even cheaper mini PCs is their modest popularity. The big desktop and laptop companies like Dell, Lenovo, and HP have the advantage of buying components in much larger bulk quantities compared to the smaller mini PC brands, allowing them to keep prices very competitive and still have good profit margins. That being said, those that don't require the performance of a desktop discrete GPU or need a smaller alternative will find mini PCs can deliver excellent performance per dollar for various usage cases. Back when the Intel NUC launched over a decade ago, the team wanted to have the most bleeding-edge ports and features. This mindset mostly holds up with mini PCs today. Many have ditched the 2.5-inch SATA slot for M.2 only, will feature unique ports like Oculink not found on desktops or laptops, and can include some of the fastest consumer wireless and LAN chips available for speedy networking. Even if they don't have the latest ports, mini PCs will have far more of them than say any laptops, which is very appealing. For minis, we tend to see 5 to 8 USB ports, 2 to 4 display ports, audio and LAN jacks. Sometimes you'll even see something like an SD card reader or Oculink. While Gen 5 M.2 slots and Thunderbolt 5 adoption has been very slow and are mostly missing in action, minis often have very good port selections, rivaling or surpassing desktops, and far better than what laptops can provide. Mini PCs are really well suited for home theater setups. Connect one to a TV and they can become 4K streaming devices, Plex or local media servers, emulation boxes, or light gaming systems. Their small size allows them to blend seamlessly into entertainment centers without the bulk of a traditional desktop tower. In a previous job, I would take my Intel NUC home with me, and it's so small I carried it and the AC adapter in my hands from home back to work again. The only annoyance here is that you need to at least connect the power supply, display cable, keyboard, and mouse each time. But you can make this less painful by powering the mini PC with a USB monitor if it has that feature. Transporting desktops between locations is a major pain in the butt, so users with more than one workspace who want a proper desktop setup and one device to do it all will find the portability of a mini PC highly practical. Now, while it's true that most mini PCs use mobile processors same as laptops that aren't upgradable or replaceable, there are the odd exceptions like the ASRock Desk Mini, which use a desktop CPU and cooler. In any case, the majority of mini PCs provide relatively easy access to internal components and are usually much less difficult than opening a laptop, and most of the time allow you to upgrade or replace RAM, storage, and the wireless Bluetooth card. However, there are the odd exceptions that may use soldered RAM, Wi-Fi, wireless chips, or even storage, either for space-saving measures or, in the case of RAM, faster speeds, to maximize the integrated graphics chip. Nearly every mini PC uses a standard external power supply, which is easily replaceable, or the minis can be powered by USB-C. So unless there's a failure on the mainboard, CPU fan, or CPU itself, you're able to keep your mini PC running for longer by replacing the RAM, SSD, power supply, and Wi-Fi Bluetooth card if needed. Obviously not as modular as a desktop, but mini PCs are a more sustainable option compared to sealed, non-upgradable systems or those with non-standard parts commonly found with HP, Dell, and Lenovo desktop PCs. They also have less failure points than laptops, such as the screen, keyboard, trackpad, and battery. Mini PCs are widely used beyond home computing. Common professional applications include digital signage, kiosks and retail, point-of-sale systems, conference room computers, edge computing devices, and development test environments. Their compact design and low power draw make them suitable for installations where space and efficiency are critical. Fanless mini PCs are not only used for silent computing at home, but also for industrial applications where they can handle harsher environments with dust and vibration 24/7. Since these mini PCs don't have fans, there are even fewer points of failure. Mini PCs offer a streamlined and modern desktop experience. Laptops are highly portable, but have small displays, cramped keyboards, and subpar trackpads. With a mini PC, you can easily use whatever mouse, keyboard, and display, or displays you want, with minimal footprint from the PC side. Without a large tower under the desk or laptop on top of it, workspaces feel more organized and efficient. For users who value simplicity, aesthetics, and functionality, this is a significant advantage and what got me into minis in the first place. Mini PCs are no longer experimental or niche devices. They represent a mature category of computing that balances performance, efficiency, and form factor. It's been fun watching all the improvements that have been made in over a decade, and it really has been leaps and bounds in many areas. Yet the form factor remains very familiar. There are so many mini PCs available on the market with non-stop new releases through each year, which is why this channel exists. And while they may not replace high-end gaming rigs without a larger form factor or external GPU, they deliver more than enough power in a remarkably compact design for many usage cases. If you're considering downsizing your setup without sacrificing capability, A mini PC is absolutely worth looking at, and they range from the ultra budget to the much pricier options, rivaling even desktop PCs. My top 5 mini PC lists are linked here and here. Cheers!